Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea, and welcome to this edition of Talks in the Car. Out of all the different characteristics and personalities that someone could have, there's one that stands out, and this one will define pretty much everything about you. It will define exactly who you are. And that characteristic is truth. If you are a person who is truthful, that will define every single aspect of your character, of your personality, and the kind of person that you are. When you are truthful, that tells people that you are trustworthy, that people can depend on you, that people know that what you say is accurate, that what you say can be believed, that what you say is really a true representation of whatever it is that you're trying to represent. If you are a kind of person who quickly lies, who will lie about everything, who will lie about the small things, you are not a person that can be trusted, because you don't know if what you're saying is accurate, if what you're saying is half of a truth, if what you're saying is a total fabrication. And so we should always strive to be truthful. Sometimes it can be hard, always being truthful, always saying exactly what needs to happen, because sometimes we find ourselves in situations where it actually is easier to lie. It's easier to come up with some sort of reason or excuse. It's easier to say something different than what the actual reality of something is. However, God honors a truthful tongue. God honors us when we speak everything in truth and in accuracy. And we want to be people that can be trusted. We want our character to speak of integrity. We want our character to be at a place where that people know that what we say is true to our word. And sometimes the truth is hard. Sometimes we are required to have to say things to people and share information with people that isn't always easy to put out there, isn't always easy to share. Being truthful doesn't mean that you don't lack tact. It doesn't mean that you cannot walk in compassion. It doesn't mean that you have to be harsh and that you're not thinking about the words that you say and how you present information. But truthfulness does mean that whatever it is that you are saying is accurate. It is not laced in a lie. It is not laced in inaccuracies. It's not laced in information that will give a false impression to people of what's happening. And so I encourage you to walk in truth. Be a person that can be trusted. And in order to be trusted, you have to be a person whose words are always spoken in truth. Don't allow your character to be one where when you say something, when you're explaining something, when you are sharing information, people have to think, was he telling the truth? Was she telling the truth? Is what she said, is what he said really what happened? Make sure that your words are always laced in truth. You do not have to embellish true situations. You don't have to put sparkles on it and throw rhinestones on it and make everything sound overly imaginative. Just speak truth. Just tell the truth the way it is, how it was. Because you will find that even if you're sharing information that's not pleasant, because you shared the truth and because you shared truth laced with compassion or laced in words that will not hurting people, you will find that people will have more confidence in you. You will find that people will call you believable. You will find that people will be able to trust you because they know that regardless of what that information is, you are going to share the unadulterated truth. And especially if we are calling ourselves children of God, we have to speak truth, because if we don't, even when we speak things about God, our worship, our praise, all of those things are laced in being able for someone to trust us. And if they can't trust us with the things of the world, if they can't trust us with our everyday things, how can we expect people to trust us when we talk about the things of God? How can we say that we trust God, that God is love, that God will never leave you, that God loves you, that God cares about you, but yet every other thing that comes out of our mouth is a lie or is inaccurate? We have to make sure that in everything that we do, that we represent well, that we are speaking well, that we are reflecting what Christ is all about well. And so I encourage you once again, speak truth, be accurate. If you find yourself in a place where you want to embellish the truth, think about that again. And think about how you would feel if someone is giving you information, if someone is sharing information with you, and what they're saying, you know, is laced in lies, you know is not truth, you know is perhaps partial truth. You want people to be honest with you. You want to be able to trust people. And so people deserve the same thing from us. They deserve the unadulterated truth from us, and they deserve to be able to trust us. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you next time on Talks in the Car.